Hello all, good morning. So this is very important. I think it will ask every interview about this question. Okay, how do you have you involved to creation of generic data source based on the function model? So remember one thing. Okay, while you are going to create generic data source, while you are going to create generic data source, we are not going to create any extra structure earlier. Example. So this is the T code. So here I am going to create one data source example. So here, see here. So while you are creating generic data source based on the table or view or info set, extra structure automatically creating, right? Did you observe? See here. So I'm not going to create extra structure. System will create automatically extra structure. See here. System only will create generic extra structure for our data source. Data source has been saved successfully. So even if you are taking option table, view or info set, how do you create generic data source? Multiple options, right? Table. Based on the table you are going to create, based on the view you are going to create, info set also, right? For these three, no need to create extra structure. Correct, na? For function model only, while you are creating function model based extra structure, we need to create the extra structure. Okay. Remember this point. Where you create extra structure in SE11, we will have to create. Okay, we'll see. This is little different. Okay. Let me go here. SE11. So you can see in the bottom SE11 T code and I'm selecting. So just simply I'm giving this option. Okay, name. I'll save in my Excel, okay? I'll give this extra section name because we will not clear. See here, while creating structure, I'm getting different options, data element or table type or X structure. So I'm going to create structure, not data element, table type. This is very important. If somebody asks you how to create, did you involve to creation of generic data source based on the function model? First, we need to define the extra structure. After that, we will create the function model. Finally, data source will create. So, how do you feel? So how do you create? What fields you require? So I'm not sure, okay? In that case, what you do, open another S11. So I will go to view back. Okay, here we have few fields, okay? I want this one. Okay, I want this one. Okay, I want this one. And also I want this field. Okay. Whatever you require fields, that you need to take it, okay? And I want this one. If you want to take at a one time, okay, you can take this like this as well. Control Y, take it. Okay. So now where is this? So these are the data element right side. Whatever I'm taking right now, these are the data elements. When I give data element, automatically data type and length will come automatically. See. So here I didn't give data element. That is the way it is not coming. So sorry, wrongly placed it. Wrongly placed it. Okay. Okay. So you clear, right? How we will create the extra structure. What I did, I open one table, whatever I required the table. Okay, I have taken five fields from this table. Clear? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So here we need to maintain some references. Some references. For the amount, what is the reference? So we are taking this is the reference. Okay, this is the field. Okay, reference field. So I'm going to take this. This is the kind of table for this. Okay, reference. We are giving just reference for the. Okay, this is the amount. This is the currency. Okay. Now check any issues. So no inconsistent font. Everything is looks fine. So once activate, okay, we need to activate it. Click on OK. That's it. Okay, now we created extra structure. Very simple, right? Is there any difficulty? Nothing, I think. So how do you create SC11? There we need to select the data type and I given the name, I selected the structure. So this is the extra structure we created. This is the way we will create it. In the interview also, you need to explain in this way. Clear? Okay, now we'll go to the SC37. Okay, we need to create the function model. Okay, I am specifying here the extra structure will create in SC11. Okay, we need to create extra structure. Extract, extract structure. Okay, extra structure. Function model. Okay, before going to function model, before going to create function model, we need to create function group. So how do you create function group? We need to go T code SC37 only. Okay, SC37 only. So I am into SC37 only right now. Okay, you can see SC37 only. Here, if we go, there is an option to create function group. See here, create function group. Okay, na? So, what we need to do? Okay, I'm giving function group like this. Okay, I'm noting down in this in Excel. Otherwise, I will forget. Okay. So now, okay. Okay, na. So now there is a one existing function model. Okay. Based on this, we will create the function model. What is that existing function model? RSAX underscore BAW underscore get underscore data. Data simple. This is the existing function model. So here you can see, just open it. I'll go and I will check it. Okay, this is our relevant function model or not. Yes, this is our relevant function model. This is only this one. Open. We having two function model. SAP defined it. So you can just copy and you can use them. Oh, okay. This is not our function model. This is not required. This one. Okay. I will use this one. Okay. What I will do, I will copy this one. So how do you copy? See, there is a button. Just click this one. We need to give our name. See here, this is from function model and two. Two only we need to give. So what I will do, I'm giving. So like this I'm giving. What is my function model? We need to give our function model, function group. What is our function group? ZFM, this one. Okay. So it will copy into our function group. See here, function model is reserved for SAP. Okay, fine. This is information. It is giving name. Okay. Now what the message here in the bottom. So the function model is copied successfully. So now we can open it, this one, display. So now we can see this is the function model. Okay, I'll make it here. Function model name. Okay. Otherwise I will forget. So, okay, go to edit mode. So here few important things we need to do. Okay. So here you can see request number, data source name, max size, maximum size, initialization flag, read only, remote call. No need to do anything. Okay. In the export also no need to do anything. In the changing also no need to do anything. In the tables we need to do something. So in the tables we have so finally in the function model level, data will store into the E underscore T underscore data. This is the internal table. What is the internal table for start routine? For start routine, we have an internal table, source underscore package. Okay, for end routine, what is the internal table? Okay, in the same way, what is the generic data source while you are using function model? What is the internal table? Okay, this is the internal table. Okay. When you do enhancement, data source enhancement, what is the internal table? When you do customer exit in the BW, variable enhancement, customer exit, where it will store? So these are the tables. Okay, there we will store the data. Okay, E underscore T underscore data, it will have the final data. So whatever we created structure. So what is our structure? We need to give the structure here. So first time it will come like no yellow color tables parameter absolute. So again we need to enter. So when you enter, you can see this is the thing. Okay, this is the activity is pending. Okay, just completed. Okay, like this you need to give in the real time as well. Okay, so go here. What is our table? See, existed table is S flight. So we don't require this S flight. So we need to give, sorry. So here we need to give, okay. So we need to give V back. We need to give V back. Okay. So nothing do any changes. So ls underscore s underscore select is there. Don't do anything. Okay. So we will not do any changes. We will not do any changes. Okay. Here also we will not do any changes. In this line we will not do any changes. In this line we will not do any changes. And I will explain you what is this and all. I will show you. Okay. Don't worry. So here in this also no need to do any changes. Here also no need to do changes. Yeah. Here we need to do some changes. Okay. So here we have a S flight, right? So instead of S flight, we need to give our table name. We need to give our table. Okay. And also what is our field? So we need to give VBELN. Okay. We need to give ER dat. ER dat. Okay. Here also we need to give same name. VBELN. Here we need to give. So these are the fields, okay. These two fields. In the VBAC level, we have a field wavelength. Okay. In the VBAC table, we have a field. This is year dat. When it was created, sales order. So same like we need to give here also same name. Okay. This means like no ranges we are maintaining. Whatever we have data in the VBAC table level. So sometimes we will give from this order to this order, we need to display the data. That time this ranges will work. Okay, so don't do anything here. Okay, so here we will do changes. We need to give our data source name. Whatever we are going to create, that data source name we need to give. So finally I will give it. Okay, so this I don't require. Okay, this I don't require. I will keep like no control less than. Control less than. Because it will throw the error logs. And I will go here below. Here also we need to do changes. So here, what is the field name? Veblen. I am giving Veblen. So here also we need to give Veblen. So here also we need to give Veblen. Okay. So here also we need to give year dat. How many fields you want to selections? That many times we need to do it this one. We have two loops. For two loops, we need to maintain two selections. We have two selections. For two selections, we are doing it. Okay, year that, year that, year that. Okay. Then go. So here we need to do changes. What we need to do changes? So here we have this one. Okay, I'm removing this one. I need wavelength. I need year that. I need whatever we have structure that and uh, so here we need to change the table name. Back. And here I will change the field. Here also we need to change the field. I'll explain you clearly, don't worry. And select it. Are you facing any issue? Is there any if somewhere missing if okay, this is the field, okay. So where we are creating the field, okay, you can go and check it. So what is the field name? So field name is not correct. That is the way it is showing, okay, wrong. Okay, I will give same name. Okay. So now we'll see. Will you face the same issue? Hmm. There is a nesting if, okay. So then go here. Where is the if condition? Where we, okay. Something is missing. Okay, case is there. Where is the end case? Okay. Okay, just we need to, okay, this one. Okay, next. Where is the end function? Okay. This also we need to enable. Okay, so now I don't have any issue. Okay. Now slowly one by one we will activate. Okay. First I need to create the data source as well. I'll explain that. Okay. Activate. Slowly we'll go to the debug and we'll activate it. Okay. So why I'm getting issue? Okay. Where is my function group? So still I'm getting issue, right? Still I'm getting issue. Okay, where is we have a function group, right? We created function group, right? What is the function group name? ZFM GRP, right? Where is the ZFM GRP? So that there we have the issue. In the function model, we don't have any issue. Okay, first we'll go here, /4 SC80. I'll go to /4 SC80. This is very important, very simple also. I can say very simple. ZFM underscore GRP. So now you can see this is the function model, right? Okay. This is the, okay, you can see here. Here we have a two function models. So GRP tap, this is in inactive mode. That is the way it is showing the issue. Okay, let me do it, activate, edit and activate. So that then we will not face an issue. This is like a GRP tab. Okay, this is the GRP tab. So for example, this is the function group. Under this function group, we can create multiple function models. Like we created just only one. I can create 10 or 15 or 20 also. For 20 function models, I can declare the declaration, global declaration. So that we will use declaration for everything, all 15 function models. That is the way they given GRP top include program. So here we will do the declaration only. Local definitions. I can declare variables. I can declare internal tables. I can declare the user different structure. I will reuse for this function models. This is also we need to activate it. This is already inactive. Okay. Now we can try our data function model. Okay, this one. So we will not face that issue again. Still getting. Go back. Go back. And this one. Both are activated, right? Hmm. Edit and just activate it. And also if it is required, you can go inside also. Go to inside and then activate it. Then we should not have any issue. Okay. Go here also. Inactive and activate. Just activate them. Now we'll see any issue. Okay. We'll see the function. I will close and I will open it again. Okay. Um, Fill this program. Okay. Is a function group. I'll do here only. Where is the function group? Yes. Display. No syntax errors. Okay. This function group only having issue. This is inactive. See here. That is the way is facing issue. We need to activate this one. Okay, now we will not face the same issue. Okay, now see here. Now I'll activate this function model. There is no issue. Okay, so what is the pending here? Our side activity. Go to edit mode. See here. Only pending activity. This data source we need to create and add here. Okay. What is our data source? We need to create it. Go here. I'll go here. I'm going to create data source. Okay. VPAC function model. Okay. I'm creating the data source. Okay. Okay, now we need to enable the right function model. Yeah, see, when I click on extraction by function model, it's enabled to. First, we need to maintain extra structure and maintain function model. What is extra structure? I already copied here because otherwise we will forget. Okay, copy extra structure. What is function model name? This one, right? Yeah. Now you can see, save it. Save. See, what are my success given? What are my selections given in the function model level? This one, this one. Remember this one. Weblen, I given year dat in the loop level. Remember that. So whatever you are going to select selections, so that is the way we having to select loops as well. Okay, I will show you. Okay, now this data source we need to replace in the function model. Where is the function model? Go to this function model and we need to replace our function model. Okay. This is the change we need to do it. Okay. Check and activate it. Okay. That's it. This is the activity we need to do. Is it difficult? Very easy, right? What changes we did? Let's understand it. Okay. What changes you did? Okay. Go to tables. Go to tables. You given the extra section. Correct, na? Before going to give this one, you need to create the extra structure. Where you created extra structure, go to table. Okay, go to table. So here you create a right. Select the data type and you create the extra structure. So you try to create again, it won't allow because what is saying, it is already available. So I will give one. So you are trying to create extra structure. Here you select the right. You need to do practice multiple times. Okay, select it. So you are creating extra structure. Okay. Once you create extra structure, and you need to give in the function model level. Where? In the tables tab level. Okay. Instead of e underscore t underscore data. Because of your structure having how many fields? 5 fields. That fields data, it will transport to the e underscore t underscore data. Okay. Nothing you do changes. Go to source code. In the source code level, what are you giving? Which table you are taking? VBAC, right? VBAC we need to give. And here don't do any changes. Here also don't do any changes. Here also don't do any changes. So till now we given only two changes, extra structure and tables. And finally here ranges are there. Okay. So which selections you given? Weblen, right? In the while you are creating data source, I told you, right? Just to save it. See here, what are the selections? Weblen, year date. This is only right. Weblen year date I given right. Remember, if you don't understand, ask me. So Weblen only given. Okay, don't do any changes here after that. So here we need to create the data source. We need to give our data source name. That's it. And other activities, you need to make it as a comment. Comment of this code. Select this code and control less than. It will get comment automatic. Control less than for commenting the above code. Okay. Next, go to below. Don't do any changes here. Okay, directly go here and you given like no, what are the selections you are giving? Weblen, right? Weblen and year date. Okay, here you can see Weblen. Okay, here you can see Weblen. Here you can see Weblen. That's it in the loop level. Another one is year date, year date, year date. Correct na? Don't do any changes in other way. So in the select statement level, which fields you are taking? These fields